Look at your cucumber patch. A jungle of green leaves, a sea of bright yellow flowers. It looks perfect, but it's a lie. You walk out here every single morning filled with hope, and what do you find? Nothing. Zero cucumbers. Just a carpet of failed, dying flowers on the ground. This isn't a problem with your seeds. It's not bad luck. This is your fault. You are personally killing your harvest before it even begins. You see this? This is a male flower. It's useless. It's a barren flower. It's a pollen machine with no ability to ever become a cucumber. And your plant is making only these. So what do? You grab that bottle of colorful, all-purpose fertilizer you bought at the big box store. You think you're helping. Wrong. You're pouring poison on the problem. That garbage is packed with nitrogen. You are screaming at your plant, grow more leaves, forget the fruit. Nitrogen overload sends your plant into a vegetative frenzy. It gets fat and lazy on leaves with no energy or incentive to reproduce. To make actual cucumbers. You're telling it to build a beautiful house with no kitchen. It looks great from the outside, but inside it's starving and sterile. Stop listening to nonsense about sugar sprays and companion planting to fix this. That's fairy tale garbage for people who grow weeds for a hobby. This is war. And you need to understand your enemy. The problem isn't the flower, the problem is a deep systemic failure inside the plant's biology. Your plant is stressed. Extreme heat, inconsistent watering, or, most importantly, a critical nutrient deficiency. It's in panic mode. When a cucumber plant panics, it defaults to producing male flowers first. It's a low-energy, desperate attempt to get its pollen out there before it dies. This is what you need to be looking for. The female flower, see that? That tiny embryonic cucumber at the base? That's your future harvest, and you don't have any. The plant won't produce these female flowers if it's missing one critical micronutrient. Not nitrogen, not phosphorus, it's missing boron. Boron is the traffic cop for a plant's reproductive system. It controls pollen viability, flowering, and crucially, fruit set. Without it, you get a traffic jam of barren flowers. Now, pay attention. We're going to fix this right now with a single cheap ingredient that costs pennies. Throw away your other garbage. Go to any pharmacy or hardware store and get boric acid. This is not a request, it is an order. This is your silver bullet. Get a 1-gallon watering can. Fill it with warm water. The warmth is critical for dissolving the powder completely. Do not use cold water. Now, the dosage. This is critical. Get it wrong and you'll burn your plants. Take 1 level teaspoon of the boric acid. No more, no less. Dump it into the warm water. Stir it with a stick until every single crystal has vanished. It must be completely dissolved, no shortcuts. Let the solution cool down to room temperature. You have now created a high-impact hormonal trigger for your plants. This is the rescue signal they've been waiting for. Go to each cucumber plant. We will do a 2-pronged attack. First, the roots. Pour 2 cups of this solution directly at the base of the plant. Soak the soil right where the stem comes out. This gives the plant a direct mainline shot of boron, bypassing any soil imbalances. It's an IV drip for your starving plant, but we want results tomorrow. So we attack from the air. Pour the remaining solution into a sprayer, set it to a fine mist. Lightly mist the leaves of the entire plant, top and bottom. Don't drench them, just cover them in a fine layer of this solution. The leaves will absorb the boron almost instantly. That's it. Step back. You've done in 10 minutes what $100 in fake fertilizer couldn't do. You've spoken to the plant in its own chemical language. Now you wait. But you won't be waiting long. The signal has been sent. The hormonal switch has been flipped from panic and die to reproduce at all costs. Tomorrow morning, you will walk out here and you will see it. The first new female flowers. Tiny, perfect, and ready to grow. Within a week, your vines will be covered. Not with useless male flowers, but with dozens of rapidly swelling cucumbers. Your problem is solved. You will go from picking nothing to picking a bucketful every few days. You'll have more cucumbers than you know what to do with. This isn't a miracle, it's control. Stop being a victim in your own garden. Stop wasting money on garbage that doesn't work. Start using brutal, effective science. You want more truths like this? You want to stop guessing and start harvesting? Then do the smart thing. Subscribe to this channel now.